Royal weddings are supposed to be fairy tales, sparkling gowns, flowing trains, and picture-perfect moments. But sometimes the dresses don't exactly live up to the hype. From over-the-top designs to outfits that just missed the mark, some royal wedding looks have left everyone scratching their heads. In this video, we're diving into the top 8 worst wedding dresses worn by royals, Part 2. Princess Märtha-Louise, 2024. When Princess Märtha-Louise married Durek Verrett in August 2024, her dress was meant to be a tribute to Norway's natural beauty, but it didn't exactly land as a fairy tale look. Designed by Tina Stefanak Hermansen, the ivory gown had sleeveless silk and chiffon layers with 3D floral appliques inspired by mountain flowers. While the idea was sweet, the execution felt a little over the top, with appliques that looked more crafty than couture. Pairing it with King Olav's gift, tiara and pearl and diamond earrings gave the outfit a traditional royal touch. But the tiara clashed with the already busy details of the dress. The deep neckline also made the silhouette look slightly unfinished, rather than sleek. Overall, the gown seemed caught between modern romance and costume-like excess, making it one of those royal wedding looks people remember more for its bold choices than its beauty. Princess Nathalie. When Princess Nathalie of Sayn-Wittgenstein-Berleburg married in 2011, her gown was meant to be a regal statement, but ended up more old-fashioned than elegant. Designed by Henrik Hvid, the ivory satin dress had a lace bodice with long, sheer sleeves, plus a massive 3-meter train that was embroidered with the couple's monogram in pearls and crystals. While that sounds impressive, the lace detailing looked chunky rather than delicate, almost like oversized doilies stitched onto the dress. The contrast between the beige-toned lace and the brighter ivory skirt made the gown look oddly mismatched. The heavy satin didn't help either, giving the whole look a stiff ceremonial vibe instead of soft bridal romance. Her tiara and veil were undeniably beautiful, but they only highlighted how dated the dress itself felt. Serena, Viscountess Linley. When Serena Stanhope married David Armstrong Jones in 1993, her gown was less modern bride and more royal cosplay. Designed by Bruce Robbins, it was a clear nod to Princess Margaret's iconic Norman Hartnell wedding dress. But instead of feeling timeless, it looked like a stiff remake. The satin coat with its deep V-neck and giant folded bow at the back swallowed her figure, while the puffy tulle skirt underneath gave off awkward ballerina vibes. The shiny satin against the soft tulle clashed instead of blending, making the whole outfit look a bit confused. Even the choice of tiara and hairstyle mirrored Princess Margaret so closely that it felt more like a tribute act than Serena's own bridal moment. Yes, it ticked the royal tradition box, but it lacked originality and romance. Princess Anne. Princess Anne's 1973 wedding dress is remembered, but not exactly for being a fashion triumph. Designed by Maureen Baker, the Tudor-style gown had a high neck, long trumpet sleeves, and a stiff, regal silhouette that was topped off with a 7-foot train. The problem? Instead of looking like a fairy tale princess, Anne ended up looking more like a medieval schoolteacher. The heavy fabric and stark lines gave the dress a severe, almost costume-like quality, and the high collar made the whole thing feel dated even in the 70s. While it was meant to channel Tudor royalty and symbolize continuity, it missed the mark on modern bridal elegance. Add in her simple hairstyle and minimal accessories, and the overall effect was more practical than romantic. It's one of those royal wedding gowns that feels historic, yes, but not in a way anyone's rushing to copy. Olympia Bonaparte, Princess Napoleon. When Countess Olympia von und zu Arco-Zinneberg married Prince John Christophe Napoleon Bonaparte in 2019, her Oscar de la Renta gown was elegant, but also a bit classic to the point of boring. The white dress came with a complimentary capelet and a cathedral-length veil, adding layers and drama, but instead of looking regal, the capelet gave her a slightly boxy silhouette. The veil was gorgeous, but paired with the capelet, it almost swallowed her tiny frame. While the craftsmanship was undeniable, the overall look felt safe and overly traditional, lacking any modern flair or personality. It's the kind of royal wedding gown that would look stunning in a museum. But on the bride herself, it risked disappearing under all the volume. A beautiful dress, yes, but memorable for all the wrong reasons on a worst-dressed list. Sophie Winkleman. When Sophie Winkleman married into the royal family, her silk ball gown designed by Anna Bystrova for Rosa Couture was meant to be stunning, but it ended up more over the top than elegant. Chosen by her mother-in-law, Princess Michael of Kent, the dress had a deep sweetheart neckline that was arguably too daring for a royal bride, paired with lace sleeves and a massively voluminous silk skirt that almost swallowed her petite frame. The 10-foot detachable train and hand-embellished sequins pushed the gown into bridal costume drama territory rather than regal elegance. The lace and sequins, meant to add intricate detail, instead made the whole look busy and heavy. While undeniably luxurious, the combination of the deep neckline, huge skirt, and excessive embellishments made the dress feel more like a pageant or ball gown than a modern royal wedding dress. Alexandra Manley. When Alexandra Manley married Prince Joachim of Denmark in 1995, her silk gown by Jørgen Bender was meant to be a masterpiece, but it ended up looking like a walking jewelry box. The dress was covered in roughly 9,800 pearls, and the lace was inspired by old furniture patterns, which made the whole thing feel more antique decoration than modern bridal elegance. The intricate detailing, while impressive, was overwhelming, turning what should have been a sleek silhouette into something busy and heavy-looking. The gown practically screamed, "Look at my pearls," instead of "Look at the bride." For all the craftsmanship, the sheer amount of embellishment distracted from Alexandra herself, making the dress memorable, just not for flattering or stylish reasons. It's the kind of royal wedding dress that makes you admire the work behind it, but question the taste. Which of these royal wedding dresses made you do a double take? Let us know in the comments. We love hearing your thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of our royal fashion fails. Stay tuned for more outrageous, jaw-dropping royal style moments.